So as you can see, this one's already got one egg that I've cut open. Long story short, I checked on them earlier and there was some goo coming out of the bottom of this egg. I thought maybe it had gotten punctured somehow, and the goo that came out was kind of hardened already, and so it had been like that for a little bit, and it kind of worried me, so I messaged a buddy of mine. He was like, you should probably just cut it open anyways just to make sure everything's alright. And when I cut it open, you could see that the egg yolk is on the top, or technically it was on the bottom, and so it was laid in the incubator right, but now that it's cut upside down, I was kind of worried about it, and I was told I should probably try to rotate them a little bit so it wouldn't like drown on top underneath the egg yolk. And as I was trying to do it, I did notice its face was starting to pop up a little bit, so I think he or she will be fine. But as I was doing this, I noticed this one over here to the left. I don't know if you can see it or not, but this one started spewing out the side. And it was not doing that just a few minutes ago. So I'm assuming they're all starting to pip, and this one just decided they wanted to pip on the bottom for some reason. But I'm going to go ahead and cut these eggs open just to make sure nothing funky is going on. They are on day 57, so they should be fine to cut. Again, these are a quad het pairing, so it's a pastel axanthic clown to a pastel desert ghost hypo het clown. So hoping to get some visual clowns that'll be triple het, and if anything that's not visual clown will be a guaranteed quad hit. So let's go ahead and start cutting these eggs open and make sure everything's okay with them. Alright, well, just by looking at this one, it's definitely pastel. With how white and blushed it is, I would say it is probably a super pastel. I don't know how well that's going to show up on camera, but he's pretty white. His head's almost completely blushed out. Definitely got some nice pad in there. And definitely right where that was starting to goo at was right in front of his face. So he definitely was pipping right in front of us. So that's pretty sweet. Right as I was looking at that other one, this one started pipping. So I guess it's time for him to pip. Time for him to come out. He's got a lot of movement in there. I don't know how well it's showing up on the camera, but he's got a lot of movement going on in there. Really white face. So I think that might be a super pastel. So with this pairing, if I remember correctly, I can get normal quad hets, pastel quad hets, super pastel quad hets, clown triple hets, pastel clown triple hets, or super pastel clown triple hets. So I believe that one is a super pastel, probably clown triple het, because it definitely, I would say, is a, just based off of the way the head pattern is, I would say it's probably a clown, and the rest of the pattern on there. So yeah, I would say that's a super pastel clown triple het. This one that was coming out earlier, I definitely seen an eye stripe on the nose earlier on it. I don't really want to mess with this one too much just because I'm kind of worried about him. But you can see his nose is right there. So, but with the pattern, I would almost just say this is just a regular pastel quad het. But we got at least one clown, so that's good. See if we can get any more of these. These ones definitely got some mold going on with them a little bit here. The fact that one was on the bottom and this one was hardcore on the side, I almost don't know if I want to cut these right in the middle or not. I'm not exactly sure where the best spot would be to cut these at. Let's see, this is kind of a smaller egg here. Kind of cut them off to the side, I guess, a little bit here. We'll see what happens. head on that one. It's definitely not a clown. I'm going to say this one's just a pastel as well. That one's upside down, so I mean, if it would have turned its head, it would have been able to come out good. I don't know how well that's going to show up. But you can definitely see the eye stripe on it, so I would definitely not say that that's a clown. Not getting any movement on them. I don't think it's a super pastel. I think that one just might be just a plain pastel. Get some paper towels. So, if in this video I feel like if it seems like I'm off a little bit, it's because I definitely am. I was not expecting to cut these eggs today. But like I said, with that one getting a hole in the very bottom of it, and then it kind of worried me, and then seeing the big yolk being there, it kind of worried me too. And then, but once I seen this one just start pipping on its own, I mean, you know, that was actually kind of cool to see it just happen. I wish I would have seen it pick its head out, but as long as they're alright, that's all I'm worried about. And I mean, I think that one will be alright. It's got a lot of movement going on with it, so I was kind of poking around at him earlier before I started taking these videos, and he was definitely moving a lot. So eggs look okay. There's my original mark head on this one. Oh, I didn't mark this one again, so this one got laid perfect. This one's really gooey. This is probably the least deflated one out of all of them. I did notice, I think it was yesterday when I got them out and checked them out, that they were all deflating quite a bit. I just cut that mandarin clutch last week, so exactly last week, 7 days ago, and only a couple of them were deflated, and these ones have all really deflated, so I was figuring I was probably going to be able to cut these ones fairly soon. Let's see what we got here. It's another pastel. I think this one's a clone. It's definitely a clone. Definitely probably a pastel clone. Just because of how bright yellow it is and them blush dorsals. I don't know how well that's showing up. Let's see if I can move this camera over. Yeah, it's not going to really show up all that much. But I do believe that is another. I think this one's just a plain pastel clone, and that one's a super pastel clone. Oops, dropped that one all over. Alright, only got two more. Definitely nice seeing them. Oh, that one's got some movement going on. He's getting ready to stick his head out. It's definitely nice getting two clones. That'll be good for this project, trying to hit that quad recessive visual. Come on, clowns. Had almost a little bit of a window starting on that egg right there. It's the first time I've had one of them too. These eggs are really moldy. I don't know why all of them are starting to mold this year. I've never had that happen. But the babies all seem fine, so. Got some movement in the egg, I can feel it. That looks like another just plain pastel. I don't think that's a visual clone. Nope, I don't think so. That one's pretty bright. That one might be a just a super pastel quad hit. That one's pretty bright. There's a lot of blushing. Dorsal's got quite a bit of whiteness on it. It's almost got some like yellow belly look there going on too, so I definitely think that's a super pastel on that one. Alright, let's hope this last one's a clone. Come on, clone. The eggs are way smaller than the mandarin eggs were. This girl was probably around 1,800 grams when she went off food. I think that mandarin girl was like 2,500 or so. That mandarin was just a big snake all around. But this xanthic clown girl was definitely good size when she laid. So, okay, it's pretty white. Its head's right there. All I'm seeing is the belly. I'm not seeing. I don't know. Its head's right here, but I can't see the eyes on it. If it's a clown or not. All I'm seeing is the belly pattern. Let's see if I can just pop that little bit extra off of there so we can see if it's a clone or not. And it's tucking its head back in there. It's definitely got an eye stripe, but with how cleared out it is. That one's hard to tell. I'd say it's probably a super pastel. Oh, I don't know. It's got a clown face kind of, but it's definitely got kind of an eye stripe going on there too. I don't know. I think that's a clown with a slight eye stripe still. See if I can see better on the pattern here. No, that might just be a pastel or a super pastel. I have to wait for this one to come out. It's upside down. All I'm really seeing is its belly, but its face is right there. But yeah, I think this is just another super pastel. So I think I got what, 2 clones. So pastel, super pastel, maybe a super pastel, pastel clone, and then the super pastel clone. So I got 2 clones at least. I think technically if I'd have hit the odds dead on, it would have been 3, I believe. I think I should have gotten 3. Half of them, so 3 or 4 of them I think should have been a visual clone. So, but hey, I got 2 of them. They're all quad heads no matter what, so all I need is 1 male and the rest of them are females, and I'm going to be keeping all of them. They're definitely, definitely some holdbacks. I'm glad to see that they're all okay. That one's just kind of funky. I don't know why that one pipped on the bottom and then has the yolk on top. It's kind of goofy. That one's just an oddball. But they all look good. They all look healthy. I'm going to go ahead and get them back in the incubator, and you'll see them once I get them out later on. Alright, so that quad head clutch has all come out of their eggs and they've all had their first sheds. I will say before I get them out and show you that the one that had pipped upside down that I had showed in the cutting video, where the egg sac was, or the yolk sac was on top of the egg. Long story short, that animal actually absorbed all the yolk, came out of the egg completely on its own, and then went from one side of the tub to the other side of the tub and then passed away. I really don't know why it passed away, but yeah, it's like I said, it came out on its own and did all that. So that's a bummer that that happened. But the rest of them do look like they're doing very well. Got some really nice looking ones, so let's go ahead and check those out, and then we'll put them in the racks, and then that'll be the end of the video. So I will say that the Mandarin clutch and this clutch has been full of very, very angry snakes. I have already been bit by these ones several times trying to get their sheds out, and the Mandarin babies have also bit me several times checking them out. So I would not be surprised if I get struck at or bit again here on camera today. So let's do all the non-clowns first. I guess we can do the 2 clowns that there is at the end. If I can get them separated. Once again, they're all nice and balled up here. So does not look like I got any normal quad hits, which I think is possible, but with being a pastel to pastel pairing, it probably wasn't really going to happen. So it does look like I got, I think, 2 regular pastel quad hits, 1 pastel or 1 super pastel quad hit, 1 clown triple hit, and 1 super pastel clown triple hit. So here's one of the regular pastel quad hits. Got a really nice blushed face there. Pattern is really crazy on these. It's the first time I'm really going to be looking at these. I've pulled their sheds and stuff, but I haven't like really gotten them out and like checked them out too much. Except for the 1 super pastel down there. I will show you something I noticed on that one that it might be kind of like a paradox type deal. But yep. So there's a nice pastel quad hit. Depending on the sexes on these, I will definitely be keeping probably all of them. So I'll go ahead and put you there. I think the super pastel wants to bite me. See if we can get these other ones spread out here a little bit. There we go. So then here's the other pastel quad hit. It's got a little bit of a dark spot in the middle of the blushing there. The other one was pretty clean all the way through there. Got a lot of almost kind of granity looking in some of the alien heads. I don't know how well it's going to show up, but I'm assuming that's just because of the quad heads just, you know, kind of just jumbling everything up. But these are some really, really nice, powerful snakes for the future. Hopefully I got a pretty good variety of male to female ratio. And the one that did actually end up not making it, that was a super pastel quad head as well. So there's both of those. And then we'll do the super pastel quad head next. It's not letting go here. So something I noticed with this one, and I'm not sure if it's like a paradox or not, but you see how white the dorsal is and how blushed it is because of the super pastel on the whole bottom 2/3 of the snake. But if you look, the whole top third here, other than the head, obviously, but pretty much from here to the back of the neck is all solid black. I don't know how well it's shown up on camera. So it's like super pastel head, regular pastel to about right here, and then it hits super pastel. So I don't know if that's like some kind of like a paradox thing. This is the first time I've hatched anything with super pastel in it, so it might just be kind of like the normal way they look. Definitely got some cool looking pattern going on here. That's for sure. Head is super white. But they're all looking pretty good and healthy. Like I said, they've been really fiery. I know this one's tried to bite me several times, so just pulling out the sheds, I think it tried to bite me like 3 times. So, put you in there. And then we got clown here. Let's go. So here we got just a plain clown visual. That is a 100% triple hit for DG hypoxanthic. Nice belly on it. That's actually a really cool looking belly. Really. Yeah, that's pretty neat. All that's showing up. How zagged that is. It's like almost like a zipper effect going on there. It's pretty neat. This one's got a little bit of chunkiness to it compared to the other ones. But yeah, that one's nice and healthy. It's got almost like a leopard pattern down here at the tail. Like a leopard clone. Yeah, that belly is crazy looking. Yeah, that one's really healthy too. I try to make this video a little bit quick, a little bit shorter, because I know it's going to be long with the whole video. So I think the only one that's left is this super pastel clown triple hit, or killer clown triple hit. And I think this is actually a very beautiful snake. I know pastel and super pastel is not very sought after, and I know this one's going to fade out a lot as it gets older, but man, as a baby, this thing is like just awesome looking. I mean, the super blushed head. Right now, the dorsal and the gray parts on this is like it's like a silverish gray color. It's got a lot of white coming up from the bottom. As I'll see, this one ain't got that zipper pattern going on to it at all, like how that regular clown's got. I wish I would have got a pastel clown and see if it would have had like that zipper pattern. I really like that pattern on it, on that belly. But yeah, this one's got like a lot of craziness. Like it's all connected. Like it don't really look like a normal clown. I mean, you got like a straight dorsal going all the way down from the clown, but like this whole pattern right here. I don't know, this one's being kind of moving around a lot. Basically from the back of the head all the way down to about halfway in the snake, it's all one pattern. Like the whole pattern on that side has all been connected into one alien head, I guess, if you want to call it. This one's a little bit more separated out. Looks more like kind of like a regular clown, I guess. But actually down there at the bottom's got kind of like that leopardy look. It's all connected. But yeah, this whole side of the snake's only got like 2, maybe 3, except for them 2 little ones right there. But the rest of it is all one pattern going all the way down. But we'll go ahead and put these in their tubs real quick. So actually, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end the video, and then I'll put them in their tubs afterwards. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. I plan on making another video for a Super OD, Super ENCLSURES, Fire, Hurricane Clown Clutch. That'll be hopefully hatching here in the next like 20-ish days. I've been doing the same type of video with that, where I'm going to do all of them. Like the whole video from pulling the mom off the eggs to like this point in the video all in one. So hopefully this video isn't too long, and hopefully you guys like it. If not, I'll go back to doing it the other way. I just wanted to kind of change it up a little bit. So again, these are all quad hets. I took a male pastel desert ghost hypo 100% het clown to a pastel xanthic clown. And these are all some super nice babies. So again, thanks for watching Backwoods Reptiles.